What makes an effective leader? That's a question that I've asked myself many times over the years. And whether we're a CEO and a business owner, a first-time manager, a middle manager, a mom, whatever we do, all of us can be leaders and have the opportunity to be leaders. But what is it we can do to be most effective and get the best result? And there was an article recently published in Harvard Business Review called "The Most Important Leadership Competencies According to Leaders Around the World." And here are the five that the author found after surveying leaders all over the world and asking 74 different questions about leadership competencies. There were basically five areas of focus that most effective leaders said, if you do these five things, focus on these five areas, you will be a better leader. Number one, strong ethics and safety. You always want to do the right thing no matter what, and strive to do that at least. And you want to create a sense of psychological safety for your people, for your team, for your organization, so that they can trust you, so that they feel like you have their back. And they don't have to worry. They can be more effective if they're not worried about whether their boss or their manager or the leader of the organization cares about them and will do the right thing when times get tough. Number two is being self-organizing. You have to be able to set good goals and objectives for yourself to get good things done, but also not to micromanage your team, but to give them some guidelines and to help them set goals so that you are going to actually accomplish things. Because if you just fly by the seat of your pants and you just are always working in the business and not on the business, you're not going to get as much done. Number three is effective learning. And that's all about being open to changing your mind, number one, and also helping people be willing to be open to new ideas and approaches, and yourself being open to new ideas and approaches and seeking them out, as well as creating an environment within the organization where it's safe to make mistakes, because you're not going to have innovation without the possibility of having some risks to do the wrong thing or to make a mistake. The question is, are you going to learn from the mistake? So that's all about effective learning. The fourth quality is related to that, and that is nurturing growth. What are you doing to invest in your own development and your own training as a leader? And what are you doing to invest in growing your team and developing them? That's something. I lead a group of CEOs and business owners and another group of trusted advisors in Vistage in leadership development, and we're all about bringing in new speakers, and having a non-competitive group of peers who are challenging each other and helping each other solve problems and bringing their different experiences to bear for each other. What are you doing to do those things for yourself and investing in your becoming a better leader? And then the fifth quality is creating a sense of connection and belonging in your organization. People need to be clear about why do we exist, what's our purpose, why are we here. They also need to know what are the expectations in terms of how we do things. What are the behaviors driven by our values of what we believe is important and how we treat each other. And then finally, part of that, creating the sense of belonging and teamwork, is where are we going? What's our common mission here? An objective that we're trying to get to, that big picture thing, that how we're going to do more good in the world together. If we have these things, these five things that we focus on in our leadership, number one, strong ethics and safety, psychological safety for our team. Number two, being self-organizing and setting goals and objectives to follow through on. Number three, effective learning and being open to new ideas and changing your mind. Number four is nurturing growth for yourself and for your team. And number five is creating that connection and sense of belonging. It's all about relationships and teamwork and being part of a mission that's bigger than just money and bigger than yourself. If you do these five things, you're going to get better results. You're going to be a better leader. You're going to have a more motivated team. And so I challenge you to do these things and start working on them and come up with a plan for yourself on how you're going to get better in these areas. If you like this video and what you learned from me, then I encourage you to like the video here online and subscribe to the channel and share it with others. And be on the lookout for more videos that are coming up because I'm all about trying to help you become a better leader and get better results in work and life.